So it's Monday, supper time. Time to hit the road. I'm on flatbeds to start the week again this week. I'm going to do 2 flatbeds back to back, and then finish the week with a fuel run. So today was interesting. My birthday's coming up in a week or so. I'll be 49, and my 5 years was up for my driver's license, so I had to go rewrite my my license. In Ontario here, in my age group, you have to rewrite your license every 5 years, and your medicals are every 3. So I also have a medical coming up, but I had to get my license done this week, or else by my birthday it was expired. So I got that taken care of. Now you do your air brakes online, which is, I was a little bit apprehensive about it in the beginning because I'm not terribly good at that stuff, but it went really well. I like the new program, how they do it. It's good. I started driving at 21 years old. I was 1996, and so now it's been 28 years. It doesn't add up for every 5 years, but we lived in Alberta, my wife, kids, and I, for 7 or 8 years, and so with moving back and forth and redoing my license, blah blah blah, it would just restart when I moved back to Ontario. So, well, I'm at the shop now and fired the truck up. It's warming up. I'm gonna check the load over one more time, check the tires, and I went and loaded this morning after I wrote my license exam. I went and I jumped in the truck and loaded this up in Earlton. There's a bit of a lineup, 5 trucks ahead of me, but luckily it was a nice day out today, so everybody was just loading and finishing their tarps outside. So just under 3 hours it took for me to get in there, and I did the same. Just threw my straps through the tarps real quick and pulled out for the next guy. And with all of that, I think 3 transfer trucks came in while I was waiting there. So that's pretty good, the amount of volume that they went through in less than 3 hours. So, all right, let's get to work. So I have 22 bundles on today, mixed load, and it's going to Alliston, Ontario, to a Home Hardware. The warm weather's back. That's nice. Actually, I didn't film two trips in between the last video and right now. For one, it was just going back 3 times to the same place on fuel. And another thing, which would probably make decent content if I was set up better, once I'm set up better, it snowed pretty my last trip. Thursday, Friday, or Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday going into Saturday. That's how bad the trip was. Anyway, I didn't film at all. So now I'm taking off. It's Monday. Like I said earlier, I loaded this morning. So going to Alliston. Alliston, that's what a 4.5 hour ride. GPS says so. Loaded, that's usually a 5 hour deal. Have flatbed B trains. They're Bumstead does. Have one set that Jimmy and I share at the moment. Back in the day, that they had a ton of B train flatbeds. Why we use the more the high boy now, and the drop deck is more for the backhauls. We get a lot of these 40-foot containers. They don't really work that well on a set of 28-foot trains, 28 or 2830 or whatever. Truck to run my inverter microwave, so that's gonna happen. Alright, that was good. Time to go. This way here in Innisfil, I'm at least south of Barrie, and Barrie with the construction sometimes in the morning there it can be a pain. So this works. Call it quits right here. It's 11 o'clock. I got up at 7. I'm a half hour from Alliston. 45 minutes. I could still be untarped and empty by 9 if everything goes good. Should give Patrick, hopefully he gets a container. I didn't hear. But we'll catch us in the morning. I just got to my yard in Alliston. It's just a 20-minute drive this morning. I'll throw some coveralls on and start peeling the tarps off. This is going to be fun. It's quite windy. They might come out by themselves. my Tucson to get up there, and then I'll be too hot, but that's okay. That was awesome. Alright, moving over here, and we'll do the big tarp. tarps, so they're sewn, because we only tarp this stuff really, OSB. I mean, we tarp other stuff, but we have smaller tarps for those types of jobs. These tarps that I use for OSB are strictly made for OSB, so they're sewn the size of the bundles, so you don't have flaps at the end and all that. And the flatbedders that are watching this with the going a darn about. Okay, I'll go bring my paperwork and see what has to happen. Yeah, so those fitted tarps, they save a lot of time. They work real nice. They're clean looking too. Like, they look good when your lines all match, and the back, you don't have flaps to mess with. Flaps have their place. There's when you're hauling different stuff, but for this type of stuff, it's real nice. That's why I don't like using that little tarp. I'd rather tarp the two big tarps on the flat, the big flat deck, than the little tarp on top here, because it's fitted on one end, but then it's only 8 feet long, and then it has a flap with flaps on the back or front, whichever way you put it. And it's a bugger to get on and off. So if we can help it and get some plastic bundles up front at least, I don't mind tarping the rest, which is funny. It would seem like the small tarp would be the one you'd want to do, but not in this case. So I took my tarps off outside before I came in, and I took all my straps off, and I just peeled them all off. Bring them all up here. That way you can hear he started on the unloading me. He's doing a bundle at a time, so give him time to do that. I got time to roll my straps. If you just do one at a time, he's waiting for you to finish, and then you're waiting for him to finish. So kind of works together, and a lot of times I don't have to wait too long after I'm done strapping or rolling my straps that they're done as well. All right, so we're all empty. Let's start heading back towards the 400. Give Patrick a call and see if we got lucky with a backhaul or not. Around Alliston, around the old Honda plant. All right, I think I'm just heading north. If he doesn't call me with anything, I'm just gonna stop at Guthrie for breakfast. Either about an hour, and go from there. Ride home. While we ride home, there's already a flatbed load ready for me on the high boy. Jimmy loaded it for me yesterday before he headed south with the tanker. So that's good. All right. Some miles down. For now, anyway, I'm gonna keep posting 2 videos a week. I'm scheduling them Monday and Thursday, and but a video is pretty much a trip, which I do 4 trips a week, so it gives me, I can skip a trip or 2, catch up on editing, because in a lot of days I'm driving or working 14 hours, and just don't have enough hours in the day to do this too. iMovie though, with the iPhone, I mean, I don't do the best videos, but it's actually really nice to work with. It cuts your videos up real easy, and plus it's fun to do. It's a hobby. If I have days like last week where with the storm and the traffic and everything else, it was a chore, then I don't do it because my job comes first. But when everything's, not only when everything's going good, just a regular day, if I'm feeling up to it, it's like I said, it's a hobby. But I still have to find time to edit them and stuff, so I figure two's a good number. another lumber hauler that was sleeping in Novar yesterday. So I made it to Guthrie just before 10. I'm gonna have some breakfast and yeah, stop in the bay and pick up some parts for Pioneer, and we'll go from there. Stop for parts at the Peterbilt North Bay. Check out these tires. He hauls them up to the mine. They're the big rock trucks. So I got parts for the old 379. I just picked up parts at Peterbilt for 379 that Bumstead's just built. They went over the whole thing. It's beautiful. It was a high-rise when they got it, and they turned it into a flat top 60-inch, same as when I'm driving. I'll insert a little video here. Doug Brubaker pretty much built this truck by hand, so here it is. It looks great. It's about to hit the road next week. So I was driving the only flat top Pete for Bumsteads, but not for long. They just got done building this. It's a 2000 Pete. It used to be a high rise, and then they rebuilt it. They put a little coffin flat top sleeper on it, and now they're gonna. A guy's actually gonna take switch from a Kenworth to this, so they actually put a bigger flat top like mine. It's almost its twin. Just 18 years older. Doesn't look like it though. 6NZ cat with an 18 speed. Yeah. Doug did a really nice job on this one. He always does. Got to our yard and dropped the low boy. We'll fuel up and fix the tally. So I'm done fueling. I put in 425 liters, drove 976 kilometers, which is 606 miles. And with going to the mill to load yesterday morning with a bit of a wait, and then going down to Alliston, delivering and coming back up today, it gave me 16 and a half hours. That's not counting sleeping, just working hours. So that's it for this one. My next load is already loaded, and it's going, I believe it's going to Scarborough, and then I'm picking something up in Toronto and going up on the Quebec side. So that might be the next video. See ya.